You either grow or die, and I'll choose grow every time.
At least 4 billion useless eaters will be eliminated by the year 2050.
Whenever a truth is heard, there's no going back. You are the main character in the video game of life.
I personally don't believe anything they say, right down to the God they claim they worship.
Life is too short to not make understanding the truth a
Here's
priority.
the thing about the music business. It's a cruel and shallow money trench, a long plastic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like dogs. Also, there's a negative side.
It's all dualistic.
You could stack up all their math books, all their science books, and even put all their degrees stacked up on top of that, and you still wouldn't be high enough to see the curvature.
No two people should ever agree completely on everything. If that happens, one of them isn't thinking for themselves.
We're just regular people who know we're being lied to. We're tired of it.
The bottom line is, there's only one choice left, and that's to dismantle this whole thing from the top down. Oh, it's just you, bro. Look at
Yeah,
that.
welcome to the phone booth, Mainstream Monday.
What's up, all our Phonely fans and sons of cocks out there? What's going on? Mainstream Monday is going to be crazy today.
Cry.
It's going to be really crazy. One, Vince isn't here, so our technical guy's gone. Oh, look. Two, I have a new camera, and I literally plugged it in right before we started, and it's trying to follow me like a fucking robot. So if it goes off course, don't worry. But at least now I'm in 4K. You can see my beautiful face better.
Oh,
What up,
man.
Snoop?
Go back to 720, please.
Can I get you in like 10 pixels, please?
Right?
Anyway, it's yeah, man.
Mainstream
Actually,
Monday.
yeah, I mean, there's nothing mainstream about this Monday, sir. No. Actually, it's all mainstream false flag stuff. But we'll get into that. First, don't forget to go to phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. We appreciate everybody who goes there. That's where all of our content is from all 7 podcasts. That's right. I believe it's 7.
Is it 7?
I don't know. Let's count them. You got the Phone Booth podcast. You got the Dualistic podcast. You got the Here's the Thing podcast. You got the Philosopher King podcast. You got the Pick Us In podcast. You got Mind of Madness. And am I missing something? That's
Fasting
6.
Pussy. Don't forget
Fasting
about the
Pussy.
Fasting Pussy.
That's right. There you go. Fasting Pussy. That's 7.
The Meyer
And-
Show. Did you say
Yeah,
that?
he hasn't committed yet. He's just a friend stuff we're putting out. That doesn't count. I can't take credit for his work under our shit when he's not technically under our shit. You know what I'm saying? So 7.
Oh,
I was
word.
right. I was right to begin with. That's all within what? 6 months?
Yeah.
Which brings
Well,
us
actually,
to our slogan.
yeah.
Less
Grow or
grow or
die.
die.
And you know what? You didn't mention the most important tab of them all. The merch.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
blow this bad boy up.
There's some good stuff there. I'm getting ready to drop a couple new ones I've just been sitting on. But yeah, there's a couple Christmas shirts up there. Some Christmas shirts. Somewhere.
Oh, there's one.
Somewhere. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like an ugly Christmas sweater, but on a t-shirt, and it's Jesus throwing Santa out. And the Christ is in red. To emphasize the Christ. Yeah, you guys should check it
Son of a
out.
cock.
Son of a cock. Yeah, and don't forget to put hashtag son of a cock in the comments in order to steer the conversation for the last little bit, I believe. It's not a whole hour this time because the whole thing's only 2 hours. But, you know, half hour, 40 minutes something. We'll go from there. But, Snoop.
Ted.
Holy hell, bro. What the fuck happened? What did you do this weekend to cause all this trouble?
Well, it wasn't me, dude. I didn't even leave the house.
Allegedly. I don't know if I believe that.
Well,
So let's
I did go to the grocery. You're right.
Oh,
Damn.
see. Let's just recap real quick. I believe it was on Saturday. Syria was attacked allegedly by some people, killed American soldiers.
Yeah,
Then on Sunday, which I'm just going to say it right off the bat from the very beginning, just happened to be the anniversary of Sandy Hook.
that's right.
So the anniversary, and on the anniversary of Sandy Hook, there's the shooting at Bondi Beach.
You pronounced it correctly, Bondi.
Thank you, thank you. It took me hours to get it down, but yeah, Bondi Beach. You got the shooting at Brown,
Mm-hmm.
and you have Rob Reiner and his wife being ended by their son allegedly.
Allegedly. Hey, I mean, he's had some accusations against him. I'm not saying he did it. Um, and if he touched his kid, I mean, the kid's upset.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've heard that the kid had issues with drugs and all this and that, so
Well,
it
look at who
makes
his
sense.
father was.
That's what I mean. It's a pattern of somebody who
I,
maybe those things fit. That's all I'm saying.
I know he's a very what's the right word to use? Very
Gay.
big time Hollywood guy. I've never really been a fan of his, although I did enjoy This Is Spinal Tap. Come on.
What about The Princess Bride, bro? Come on. I don't care how gay that sounds. When I was young, that movie was fucking amazing.
Okay, this is.
Gotta get
I thought we got rid of the gay today, but here you are.
I
The
said when I
princess,
was young, bro. God.
the Princess Bride. No, actually,
Have you
I've
ever
never
even
seen it.
seen it? That's
No.
why. Because people tried to get me to watch it, and I was like, a movie called The Princess Bride? I'm never watching that. Andre the Giant's in it. Some of the greatest lines in history are in it. It's not what you think it is by the title. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Not somebody, old Robbie boy over there fucked up by naming it because it's totally, you know.
Should
But
we read what your president said about Rob Reiner?
my president, do you not
Yeah.
live here also?
No, I live in Colorado. So let me pull it up here, and I'll read it to the folks. A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away together with his wife, Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace.
So, two things. One, if you're Trump and you know these allegations are allegedly true, you're going to have at it. But Trump is also the dude who, says some shit at a party or a family get together that needs to be said. And then I'm like, fuck yeah, man, that dude was right. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm glad he did. That everyone else is offended by,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly who Trump is. Like, oh, he's got a fucking point. I'm always the one in the back, like, yeah, he's got a point. But
Yeah.
so I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't
wild statement, but like you said,
yeah. We don't know. We don't know shit. But I will say he had a part allegedly in making some great movies. I don't know how all that works in Hollywood. When you're him, who knows? But anytime I ever saw his big head, it was never doing anything good, even in movies or talking on the news or anything. But that's not to speak ill of the dead. But facts are facts, whether they're alive or dead.
I do miss talking shit to him on X. He left X a while back, but
Wasn't he going to leave the country too if Trump won again? Wasn't he one of those people?
probably. I mean, isn't that what a ridiculous thing? Like going somewhere else makes it any different, worse or better. Like what? I mean, and so Rosie is one of them. So when Trump serves this term out, is she coming back? We
God, I
don't
hope not.
we don't want you back, Rosie. And
No.
we know that you're watching this and listening. Please
Stay,
stay over there.
stay over there with the rest of the potatoes, all right?
Right? She looks like a trash bag full of fucking potato pulp.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know how much else there is to say on Rob Reiner, really. I mean, I never liked the dude. Not happy he's gone, but don't it's not gonna affect me. I mean,
Right?
especially if he is what people have claimed he is, then
Which is that stuff coming out this week? That's supposed to come out the 19th. We'll see if there's any names in it. You think there'll be any names in it?
the part that bothers me the most is they keep saying um anything that's not um uh like a part of national security, right? Who's to say that? Gets to decide that? You could think anything is a part of national security and then leave any name out. Oh, well, national security. If we list a president, an ex president, or a sitting president, either way, I don't care. I'm not a Trump lover. If they list him, whatever, what could possibly happen to the country? It could go into an upheaval. Therefore, that is national security. Like, they can blanket that statement however the fuck they want. And that's what they're going to do if they release anything in my humble opinion.
Yeah. You're right. Like what is national security? How do they define that? Because like you just said, if if former presidents are named, if they come out with it, are people gonna uprise and, freak out? I mean,
My guess is, judging by America in this day and age, no, they're not going to do anything. They're going to go to social media and bitch about it. That's what's
right.
going to happen.
Yeah. They're gonna still blame Trump.
And I mean, I'm not saying I'm out here storming the castle, but if I was, I'd be the only one fucking doing it because
Right?
nobody else is getting up and doing anything. Trust me, if an uprising happens, I will be a part of it. You can believe that, but it's got to happen first.
Yeah. Should we address some of the chats here? Thank you
Yeah.
everybody for reposting. I seen Cram reposted, Laz just reposted, Timbo reposted. Everybody make sure you get your son of a cox in there and you can choose the topic.
Yep. Do that. It's going to be
Let's
good.
see. Templar TV says we are in need of a new fool due to the fact that the old fool is still reading this. I think he just
That's
called me a
fucked up,
fool.
bro.
Did you
That's
just call me
fucked
a fool,
up.
Templar? I pity the fool.
I know. Why
Um,
is Snoop so short? He is very low today. And I'm also taller than I normally am because my new camera, so it's making it look even more. There we go.
is that better?
Now our bald heads are at a level, so we look like a pair of titties.
Look at if you put it together, it looks like an ass. I
Wrong
don't know
way,
why.
bro.
I don't know why I'm following you.
There we go. We're ass heads. Anyway.
Fac Google. Hey now, all. Let's see here. Graham de la Creme. How? Timbo's got the son of a Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of Blazing Saddles, where everybody's named Johnson.
Forgot about that. It's a good one.
I love that movie.
Classic.
Classic, yeah. Manny is raising his hand.
What up, Manny? Quickly making his way up the ranks of one of my new favorite people, by the way.
Right?
Snoop, I forgot to talk to you about some of it before because we ran out of time with the camera and all that. But talk to you about it after.
What's chat? Share the stream. The more you share the stream in the first hour, the better it will do.
Exactly.
Templar Johnson is right.
It's free. It's free.
Manny reposted.
Thank you, Manny.
Share. Get those numbers up. Templar's out here fucking heart emoji and stuff.
Well,
let's see.
Sometimes he wants to be a 15-year-old girl. It's okay.
The tiny hats are in full swing.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
No doubt. Rob was on the Epstein list. That part is fact.
Mm-hmm.
Crandall come. I mean, it's South Park ever really off on their depictions of pop culture icons. Reiner might have been a piece of shit, allegedly.
May have been,
We were busy all weekend. Somehow South Park is spot on dang near every time. He wasn't wrong. I'm not celebrating Rob's death, but I don't care. He is gone. Preach.
Clicked on the same comment twice.
Did I?
Yeah, keep saying he's wrong, but LOL Snoop. LOL, Snoop. Do it.
LOL, Snoop.
I
I've
thought it
heard.
was a command. I thought he was telling you. LOL, Snoop. Thank you. Good.
I've heard Roseanne is a flat earther. Anyone know for sure?
So I believe so because Flat Earth Dave went on her show and talked to her about it, and a lot of the stuff she was saying led me to believe that she already knew a lot of this. I can't be sure because she's also a tiny hat, really, and she's also in Hollywood. So I don't know, but allegedly, yes, she does.
Nothing important that we want out will not come out like Wince.
Mm.
I want Bill Gates and the shit. Bags like him on the list to be held accountable. Why is Snoop so short? Because I'm short for my height. Okay, Laz?
I'm short for my height.
Cram de la creme. I'm going to take my phone with me to the revolution. Speaking of uprising, have you guys checked out Italy today? No. What's going on in
Oh, I haven't
Italy?
seen anything in Italy today. If you got anything, shit,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Grouper King. I repost and share every episode, but mine doesn't show up. Yeah, Grouper King. I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes it doesn't show up when I share the streams either. I don't know
Yeah, it's
why.
weird.
Um,
Super gay.
Tinfoil says good evening, guys. Dead Game reposted,
Well, what up, dead
and
game?
we are caught up.
Mm.
You know, you had just said a few minutes ago, these things happening on the anniversary of Sandy Hook. You
Yeah,
know, Candace Owens said that there's going to be some false flags the second week
she
in
did.
December.
She did. She nailed it, actually. On the 14th, the second
Yep.
week in December. Oh
Boom.
my God.
It's
I don't know.
wild. It's wild. Maybe she's on to something.
Or maybe she's in on something. I don't know.
There,
I
yeah.
still don't know where I lie with her or any of them. And the only reason I even say I don't know where is because I think it's wrong to automatically assume because someone's big that they're a shill and that they're lying.
Yeah.
It's almost always correct, but we can't say always because then when someone genuine does come along and naturally get big, you're automatically going to shut them out because you think if they're big that they're a shill.
Yeah,
But
I
she
mean,
probably is.
you could say everybody's a shill. I mean, who's not?
Your mom's a shill for sure.
You know what, dude? You want to do this podcast alone, guy?
That'd be so fucked up.
If I just bailed on
I'd
you,
just be sitting here. I know. I'm
who's
so
gonna
terrible. I can't just talk to the chat. I have to like talk to somebody.
who's gonna pull up your screen shares when I leave, Ted?
Well, I could do that. That's not the big deal. It's having someone to talk to.
Shut up, Ted!
Oh, well played.
Let's see. We got some new comments here. Let me see.
If you worked the Bohemian Grove, then doesn't that mean that you're part of it too? One rolla?
That's crazy to have worked there. I mean, what'd you see, One Rolla? Tell us. Tell us the dirt. They're all part of the club. Dead Game says most of the time. Manny says, I'm in with you, Ted. But
All right. I don't know what that's to now, the delay, but I like it. I like it, Manny.
yeah, I want to know what happened in Italy. I can't see anything about it. I just looked and I don't see anything about Italy in here. So whoever said that, who was it that said that?
Manny.
Manny. Let us know, Manny. Let us know what's up with Italy.
You can send me a DM if you have a link, and I will send it to Snoop. Unless you already did send it to me. No,
Yeah.
you sent me a couple other interesting ones. So when we get to the Bondi Beach thing, it's going to be the most interesting of all of them because I haven't seen too much about the brown one. What I do know is that they said they had a person of interest. They supposedly tracked him down, and then it was not the correct person. And yeah.
I have a video on that. Should we play it?
Yes.
As soon as I can find it. Here we go.
They stopped working in Italy and said they're not paying taxes.
We should do that here.
I know. I know.
I want.
Okay, let me get this here. So, yeah, the Rhode Island Attorney General is now apologizing for the false detention of Benjamin Erickson, stating it was unfortunate that his name was allowed to be leaked to the public.
I want to share with the people of the state of Rhode Island what this investigation looks like, where we are today, where I anticipate it
It's okay, Manny.
moving forward. So last night, I wish you could have been with me in the command post where there were literally dozens of Providence police officers.
I don't believe this
working
guy's
to develop
from Rhode
leads,
Island.
In this very difficult
Where's
case.
his accent?
Difficult, obviously, because of the tragedy that occurred on the campus, but also difficult in terms of developing evidence.
This fucking sign person.
I know. I'm watching
Our
too.
prosecutors are there. 6 in total are victim services folks.
She looks very
But this is
tense.
what
Like,
these investigations look like. I've been around long enough to know that sometimes you head in one direction and then you have to regroup and go in another. And that's exactly what has happened over the last 24 hours or so. Collectively, the team developed leads in a number of areas. One was chased to ground. It led to us detaining a person of interest. So those words and how we choose those words when we're talking about an investigation.
I feel like she's
matter.
literally going.
And what it means here is that certainly there was some degree of evidence that pointed to this individual, but that evidence needed
We're
to
going
be
to hell.
corroborated and confirmed.
No,
And
you,
over the
just
last
you.
24 hours, leading into just very, very recently, that evidence now points in a different direction. So what that means is that this person of interest needs to be and should be released. I think what is really unfortunate that this person's name was leaked to the public. It's hard to put that back in the bottle.
Right.
Okay? So we're going to proceed very carefully here. There is too
No
much at
shit,
stake
bro.
for the victims of this horrific crime and their families
Oh,
to take
God.
chances with respect to this.
It looks
this
like she's
investigation.
acting out a drama
What I
in
anticipate
puppets.
seeing going forward
Right.
is that our team,
Phantom
of
the Opera or
our
something.
team of prosecutors will be working with the Providence Police Department as the principal leads in this investigation. We will have our resources amplified by the state police, by the FBI, by the ATF, by the DEA,
I don't buy
by
it.
the Marshal
I don't buy
Service, and others as we develop leads and reach and move towards justice in this case. But this could happen very quickly, but it could take some time. And so
Is she really making all the correct signs, creme de la creme? Like, do you know that? Or are you saying she's giving you all the right signs? You know how many times in the last like 10 years someone has been busted for not actually knowing sign language and doing that? It's a lot of times.
Yeah, there was one
Lot of
just
times.
recently. There was something came out.
Was there
that-
another one?
Yeah, just like a couple
I
weeks
haven't
ago.
seen one in like a year or two, but that's amazing.
I know one thing in sign language. Let me see if I can do it. It's like this bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
make the horns and then you have your shit dropping.
That's good. You know what the sign language for Earth is?
Flat.
I'm not bullshitting. It is. It's dome. Like a dome over flat.
Huh.
Yeah, no.
Makes sense.
Just because.
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah. It just happened. A black lady did it too. Another one.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yeah. They called her out and everything. I forget who she was signing for.
That's hilarious. And I don't know if you're fucking with me or not. Do you remember the sign language guy at Mandela funeral? Like,
No.
which Mandela funeral, bro? The one that happened first or the one that happened after?
Right?
Fuck, man. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Anyway.
Yeah, dude, imagine, getting arrested for something like
Imagine.
that. Like, that they arrested the wrong guy. I mean, dude, you think you're having a bad day. Jesus, that would suck, man.
I would love that. Please arrest me and leak my name out there for something I didn't do because I'll never have to work another day in my life, bro.
Right.
I will
Make sure
sue
you
the
make sure you got
fuck
my
out of
at
you.
in there.
Like, dude, I'm not the type of person who's like at someone's house and falls out of their tree and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna sue you," but the fucking police arrest me, put my name out there. It's all my money anyway that I paid into you all these years. I will fucking sue you and take it right back.
Yeah.
God, I wish that happened to me. I wish a cop would shoot me in like the arm and just graze me and I'd fucking retire and I'd spend all day, every day putting out truth. I'd buy you a house so you didn't have to fucking work anymore. Everybody on their phone booth productions, you get a house, you get a house, you get a house. Done. Paid for by the South Florida Police Department.
Joe Rogan over here buying everybody houses.
I'm going to do it up, bro. I'm going to do it up.
Dude, did you see just recently they put out like what do they call it? Not a Grammy, but it was like an award for something. And they were talking about podcasts and like the top 10 podcasts, they didn't even have like Joe Rogan in there. They didn't have I forget, there was like the three biggest podcasts.
Was Michelle Obama's in it?
Probably.
I mean, Mike, sorry.
But yeah, it's like the because of their viewpoints is why they left them off. Like, what bullshit? You know, Joe Rogan's arguably he's probably the top 3 podcasts of all time. Probably.
Who do you think are the top 3? Him, PBD, maybe,
and Phone Booth.
Oh yeah, thanks, dude. Now, what's the real third answer?
PBD. Theo Vaughn is surprisingly big.
Oh yeah, he's got some.
He's surprisingly big.
Say.
What is there's like a murder mystery podcast one that's pretty
the true
big.
crime ones.
Yeah, there's one of those that's real big. And then what's that? Call her daddy or something like that is pretty big too.
Well, that sounds odd.
Yeah. But
and probably gay in some way, shape, or form.
They're all gay.
What happened, man? Like, we're close to the same age. TV and shit was so good when we were kids, and then they just like they fucked it all up.
1999 is when everything stopped.
Fucking Prince told us.
Yeah. Now you're short. Now you're short, dude. What happened?
I don't know. Did I get short? How did I get short? What the hell's happening here? This new camera. It's like, hey, here.
How does it follow you? The camera itself actually moves when you move?
It can, yes. I have, yeah, it's. I wish I could show you, but yes, it's turning. See?
Fancy.
See? Watch my mic stand, not me, because I'm moving.
Yeah.
And then you can see the. So
Fancy.
yeah, it just does it on its own. I don't know. It's the one Vince told me to get.
I sit in a chair. Let me get a moving camera.
Hey, bro. It's so I can put it further away when I get my new monitor this week. All right.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm on a 15-inch laptop, bro.
Shut up, Ted.
He's like, that's the one sound effect I have.
I know. I don't have all Vince's neat little sound effects. Oh, wait. We got another one in here. Hold on.
69, dudes.
It's a good one, too.
Yeah.
IQ.
I'll have to change that to 74, dudes.
So, yeah, that was Syria. It was, allegedly ISIS, which we can't get into the whole thing here. But if you look into how ISIS was really started, it was started and all that. Let's just say the founders were Tiny Hat. Yes. Hamas. Yes. Also.
Those homosexuals.
The homosexuals.
I saw.
That can't be. That's not. No. Nope. His account was deleted, I'm pretty sure. So whoever that account is fake.
Oh. Fake. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody's faking the funk. That's okay, though. I like it. Anyway, so what the hell was I saying?
ISIS attack in Syria.
Oh yeah. So that I haven't heard too much about it, except there's a video of Trump talking about it. If you want to find that, I don't know.
Did you see? They got a big oil tanker in the Caribbean that I guess used to transport oil to like ISIS and all these.
They confiscated it from Venezuela.
From Venezuela.
Venezuela. That's like a pet peeve of mine. When people who are of Spanish heritage and then they speak like they're completely white when they're on the radio or something, but every time they say a Spanish word, they're like, they emphasize it.
They
Emphasize it.
they roll the hard R.
Last weekend, yeah. Yes. Last week when we were in Boca Raton, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't believe it. I don't believe it, Bill. I don't believe it. I'll have to ask you something that only you would know.
What number are we thinking of? I don't know if this is the one you're looking for, but it's.
I don't care. I'm not looking for anything. I don't even know.
We have legitimate peace in the Middle East, first time in 3,000 years, and we have 59 countries backing it. And we'll see what happens with Hamas. We'll see what happens with Hezbollah. But regardless, I mean, we have countries that want to go in and clean that out if we want them to do it. But they said, in the case of Hamas, they said that they're going to disarm, and we're going to find out whether or not that's true. Hezbollah in Lebanon has been a problem. We'll see what happens there. But there is legitimate, large-scale peace in the Middle East. And if there weren't, we wouldn't have been able to make all of those deals that we've made with the various countries. They would have never been able to do that. If, for instance, if Iran, if we didn't, with that B-2 bomber right there on the desk, if we didn't, of which we just ordered a lot more of the newer version.
B-2 bomber.
Totally stealth. They could not see it. They knew it was coming. They had no idea where it was. It was pretty amazing, actually. Every bomb.
Does somebody
hit its
have a
mark
vibrator going?
perfectly, despite CNN
It
trying to
does sound
say
like one
Do you-
clicking off.
what the
they
fuck is
didn't
that?
know. They just, hoped. They hoped that we didn't, but turned out that they did. Atomic Energy Commission confirmed it.
Oh, it
So
is
did-
really Bill.
Actually, so did Iran confirm it. They got knocked to hell. But if we didn't knock out their nuclear capability, we would have never had peace in the Middle East, because you would have had a dark cloud hanging over Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, and all the other countries, and they would have never, ever
What
been
is
able
that
to sign an
noise?
agreement. Yeah, please.
Netanyahu made Trump wear one of those bunnies or whatever, and he had the remote. That's what we were hearing the whole time.
Oh, you're talking about the like where they're controlled by Bluetooth or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Let me see if there's anything else on Syria here.
Syria. Let's see some Syria stuff.
So it really is Bill. That's cool. Nice to see you, Bill.
Yeah, he texted me to let me know. It's probably smarter than me asking him to blow up somebody's spot and tell me something only he would know.
So look at this real quick. I'll show this. When I type in Syria, look at the first post that comes up. Mainstream Monday.
That's us, motherfuckers. All right. So, Syria, I feel bad for the people who died there if it really happened, obviously, the National Guard or whatever. But,
Two of them.
that's, hey, oh no, look, they're trying to attack our tiny hats. And then we got, first of all, before we go on to the big guy there, the Bondi Beach, Syria, whatever happened there, they blamed on ISIS, of course. Oh, poor us. Then the thing at Brown happened to be on the first day of Hanukkah also, which happened
Isn't
to
it-
be when
is it-
Sandy Hook was.
Is it called Chanukah? Is that what it's called? The first day, I believe.
See, why did they spell it two different ways? And if you really want to get down to some fucking trickery,
Because they're bilingual, Ted.
look up the spelling of the word yarmulke and then tell me, come on, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yarmulke? Yarmulke?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't know anything about the alleged shooter at Brown because they thought it was one guy, which I didn't even see the guy. I just saw them apologizing. But somebody in the comments was saying that I think Dead Game was saying that he did look and sound guilty, which maybe he is guilty of something, or maybe he is guilty of this, and someone was like, "Hey, shut it down. You got to say that's not him and find someone else." Who the hell knows, man? What do you got down there, Snoop? Is it on this?
No, that's Syria.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I mean Syria. Go those two. Go back and forth between those two before we go on to Bondi.
all right. That's and then I got something on
yesterday.
Brown
At
too.
what point are we going to say there is a problem? If 10% or 15 or 20% of the people in your religion want to kill other people, that means there's a problem with your religion. And what we need is the good Muslims to start to deal with the problem within their ranks. The key word is again. How many of these attacks by Muslim groups are we going to put up with? I mean, we saw it in Washington, where two Israelis were killed. We saw it in Colorado a few months ago, where Jews were burned
Notice
alive.
how he
we
had
see it
to
here. Just
differentiate
yesterday
there.
in Germany, they
Yeah.
disrupted Muslims trying to blow up a Christmas market. Muslims killed American soldiers yesterday. At what point are we going to say there is a problem? If 10% or 15 or 20% of the people in your religion want to kill other people, that means there's a problem with your religion. And what we need is the good Muslims to start to deal with the problem within their ranks. The key word is again. How
There's-
many of these attacks by Muslim
They're
That's
just
such
wrapping
bullshit.
it all up in some nice blue and white wrapping paper. That's all they're doing is they're putting it all to like, okay. What do you think, like, let's say, God, I don't even know how to say this without getting kicked off something. It's very hard to say. Damn. All right. So let's say somebody, I wouldn't even do that. Say somebody did something sporadically and made me want to, out of nowhere, attack them back for something they did. And I ended up stopping their normal process. Let's say that, right? You're with me?
Somewhat.
What if they happen to be Israeli and I didn't even know that, right? I had no
Right.
clue, right? What do you think the headline would be? Me with the things I post and talk about. What do you think the headline would be if that happened?
Yeah, it'd be you attacked the Israelis. That would be
It
the
would be that
main
I did
highlight.
it because they were that, right?
Yeah. Well, you know
So
what was
let's
bullshit?
just say, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And what that guy said in that video we just watched, he basically blamed the whole religion for one asshole.
Yeah, that's a big one too, because we definitely shouldn't talk about the tunnels and the bloodstained mattresses, right? We shouldn't blame all you for that. So
Right?
let's not talk about that one.
Right?
Oh, look at this crazy camera fucking following me.
Wow.
It's weird.
It's
I'm gonna
like
have
your
to
own
learn to turn
you
that
got
off.
you got your own personal paparazzi over
I
there.
know. I could film a good porn with this.
Wow.
Anywho, where were we before the camera fucked me all up?
The dancing Israelis.
Oh yeah, no. No, somebody doing something and then blaming it. Like, let's just say the crazy person who shot up Brown, right? Which I know nothing about because they know nothing about. We don't know. Let's just say that they're crazy and they're fucking writing their manifesto and they're doing this and I'm going to go to this school because I went to that school and blah, blah, blah. They didn't even know the date. They didn't know the time. They didn't know anything. They didn't know that it happened to be the first day of Hanukkah. They just did it that day because that's when their psychoses took over, right? But it's still going to be labeled that way. It's still going to be labeled as, hey, it was on the first day of Hanukkah, therefore it must be anti-Semitic because he listed it in there with everything.
Doesn't it seem like these things are staged? I mean, it almost just doesn't seem real.
I mean, the one we're getting into for sure because I haven't seen anything from Brown. Nothing. Apparently they have, I heard today 500 hours of film, so many cameras, like 500 hours from that time because there's so many cameras that time frame and all this shit, but they went after the wrong guy. They did, like it, I haven't seen a single clip of footage. Have you?
No.
See if you can find it on Twitter.
Well, okay. I got this from Brown right here. I'll show this real quick and then I'll look for it.
I'll
See,
look at it now, tinfoil. I'll look for it. Might be worth pulling up.
Let's see. Brown University students who survived previous well-known mass shootings. So here's another thing that makes it seem bullshit, is that some of these survivors from Brown were also in another tragedy.
Yes. That I forgot. Thank you. How many? 2?
Brown University students who survived previous well-known mass shootings just survived another. Mia Toretta survived the 2019 Saugus High School shooting at Saugus High School in Santa Clarita, California, a staggering 3,000 miles from Brown University. Zoe Weissman survived the 2018
Whatman?
Wise Woman.
No, I'm just saying. We know what that name is.
Weissman survived the 2018 Parkland shooting, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School massacre, while at the adjacent West Glades Middle School in Parkland, Florida, roughly 1,300 miles from Brown University.
Yep. Hold on, though. Let me just say that's a reach. I'm just going to call it a reach. She survived the Parkland massacre.
But she was at a different
from a different school, which it is directly across the street. That is correct. Actually, the day the Parkland shooting happened, me and Bill were driving on Sawgrass Expressway, which you can see Marjorie Stoneman Douglas School from there. 2 of my cousins went to Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. We were driving and we saw the police activity and had no clue what was going on. The house we were working at was the parents of one of the victims of the school. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So soon after the attacks, they both were calling for stricter gun control. Also noted, Ella Cook was targeted and killed, who was the president of the College of Republicans at Brown University, the only conservative group at the liberal college.
So even though I said the thing about the girl being in the middle school across the street, meaning they're trying to link it, if that girl was in the public eye at all, if she did a news interview, if her parents did, if any of that, then I say that's a strong link because that means they're crisis actors at that point, which I already think. But when they link it that way, that's a little bit of a stretch. But if they talk to the media at all, even a clip anywhere, that just means they're training to be one of these actors that are on this stage, because we've all seen Robbie Parker. We've seen this shit. We've seen, which we're going to get into at Bondi Beach, a dude who happened to be at October 7th also, right?
Mm-hmm.
And stopped to take a selfie after he was shot in the head or whatever the fuck it was. And there's other crazy pictures we're going to look at, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Don't forget to put hashtag son of a cock in the comments in order to steer the conversation for the last 40 minutes, half hour or so. It's over there. You can do it. You can do it.
I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I will stand for liberation, 'cause I know why I was made. I am not afraid.
And I'm here today with 40 other Brown University students sitting in at University Hall to call on our university president to demand that we divest from armed companies that are selling arms to Israel to aid in the Palestine genocide. I genuinely don't know how we could call ourselves citizens that support freedom and liberty if we are willing to let our government commit such atrocities around the world, and especially lately in the Middle East. We need, as members of a democracy, to use our voices to hold our government accountable to these actions. And lastly, I'm here because, I got to wake up in a warm bed this morning under a roof that had not been reduced to rubble. And I got to eat a nutritious breakfast that didn't require me walking miles to get it. And I got to see my friends without worrying if they had been killed. And these are privileges that the people in Gaza right now cannot.
Bill said he can barely hear me. What about everybody else? Can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, I just checked. Your volume's all the way up, too.
Yeah, I checked, too, when I read that. All the way up. I don't know. I can put the mic closer. Should I go closer? I don't know. Let me know if you guys... Always, everyone, anybody watching, if you haven't realized by now, we're probably the most interactive podcast out there where we try to talk to everyone in the chat. if one of us are ever low or anything like that, don't like, oh, I don't want to say it. Tell us. Be like, hey, asshole, you're too low. Turn the fuck up. Just let us know. It's a group thing. We're all here for the same reason. Okay, Bill, apparently it's you.
Shut up, Ken!
That's
I
good.
love
All
it.
right.
I love it.
Roll the rest of this
So who's this?
black ginger albino. What, I don't know what's going on here.
What
it?
is she talking about? The government attacking? It's very confusing because I didn't know that the government had attacked. What?
Well, you know, I mean, I don't know.
They don't have.
I grew up going to Jewish day school, Jewish summer camp, Jewish youth group. And it's because of this, not in spite of it, that I'm here today. The values I learned in my Jewish upbringing were that it's not enough to wish for a better world. We have to act in order to create
This
it.
is the Brown University thing,
Right.
and they're, again, emphasizing the Jewish thing as if it's anti-Semitic in some nature without knowing the dude's intentions yet, which I'm saying dude. I assume it's a dude because their person of interest was a dude.
Yeah.
So
Must be.
what the fuck, man? How do they know the intentions at all? Are they just assuming because it was on the first day of Hanukkah?
Yeah, and they got to
Tell
push
me,
a
Snoop.
narrative. They got to push a narrative, Ted.
But why? Like, I saw this post the other day from this girl, and I didn't repost it, but I completely agreed with it. That she said, if a year ago, which may be a little more than a year ago for me, but if a year ago somebody told her that she would be pushing pro-white content, which still isn't anti anything else, just pro-white content.
What does that even mean?
Just like that we should protect our culture, that we shouldn't allow us to be erased by immigrants coming in and mating and completely wiping out our culture. Just that. Just to sustain what it is to be white, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, same thing with this. If anybody told me that I'd be arguing about tiny hats or any of that, I would have said you were insane because, you know, I grew up in America where we were always taught that they're God's chosen people and it's this and that. So I get it for anyone who may be listening that's like, oh, this is weird. Like, why are they like, but why are they connecting this to that when there's been zero signs of that, to my knowledge so far, at least, that connects anything to the fact that anybody was Jewish or anything? Why are they saying that?
Right.
I don't get it.
Yeah, is it? Just
I'm asking
because
you, Snoop.
Oh,
Tell
I
me.
don't know. I don't push propaganda, bro. Like what? I mean, it probably has nothing to do with Jewish, but they're pushing this narrative because, you know, let's be honest, the I country's been getting some bad publicity lately. You know, they gotta shift the narrative. You know.
It's never mind.
Yeah, I can't listen to those people sing anymore.
No, I mean, if that's what you even want to call it, man, that's pretty fucking bad.
It's like Cram de la Cram says, it's poopaganda.
Oh shit, you pushing poopaganda, bro.
It's gonna be the name of my new podcast, Poopaganda.
I like it. Good one.
But
so let's go to I guess Bondi Beach, right? I sent you quite a few things on that. Like, don't bring up actually, maybe it is the good place to start with for anybody who's like, hey, people got hurt. They probably did, because that's the difference between a complete full psyop and a false flag thing. But the dude who stopped and took a selfie of himself bleeding everywhere to post online, who also happened to be at October 7th, who also just so happens to work for a group that was going to Australia to promote Israel and all of that, the I country. I should have said. But there's one in there, Snoop. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can tell you exactly which one it is if you can't tell. I mean, the picture, again, I don't know that picture's real. I'm not saying that picture's real. But, I mean, it's... Which one are you playing?
Well, this is just a picture. There's like a whole thread here, though.
That picture. Can you
It looks
zoom
like
in?
makeup. I mean,
it does, but he's also sitting there. If that picture's real, that destroys the whole fucking thing.
that's as
Right
big as
there.
I can get it. Oops.
That's what she said.
Ha ha ha. Shut up, Ted. Yeah, I mean that she's applying fucking fake blood.
Yeah. I mean, again, if this picture's real,
I lived in Israel the last 13 years.
Right.
Yep,
We came
here's him talking.
here only 2 weeks ago to work with the Jewish community to fight anti-Semitism, to fight this bloodthirsty, ravaging hatred. That's why you're here.
That interview immediately didn't sit right with me, so I AI searched this guy to find out who he is. This is Arsen Ostrovsky. He's a human rights lawyer and the CEO of the International Legal Forum. They're an NGO, Israel-based global coalition of lawyers that are combating anti-Semitism in the international legal arena. When I decided to look into him, I found a lot. He's basically just an Israeli mouthpiece and massive Zionist.
I lived in Israel the last 13 years.
Yeah, I got cut off there. But, yeah, it's just, listen to what he's saying. He's saying he lived in Israel the last 13 years. He happened to be there for October 7th. Then he comes here. Well, not here, Australia. And he just happens to be there when this happened and then posts a selfie of himself all bloody of it happening.
Yeah.
Now,
see if I can find the selfie.
I think I sent it to you. Did I not? Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, no, I don't see it in here. But it's a pretty easy find.
Yeah, once you find that, there's one I want you to play. And we got to go back to Tinfoil Hat sent me the Mandela Memorial interpreter, the sign language interpreter. I sent it to you in the same group chat also.
So here's the selfie that he took. Like, come on, man.
I know. We're under attack. Let me stop and take a selfie and post it. He had to show off the makeup he just got done, bro. First, in the group chat, the one that says, "This is very bizarre." This was one that made me go, okay, there's definitely something up here. Because just watch. You can click full screen on the video too. Yep, there you go. Look. Oh my God. Who's he shooting at? Put it back to the beginning. Watch the first couple shots. The guy's right in front of him, right? Who's he shooting at?
Right?
Oh my God.
What's he shooting? Why aren't they running? Look, the dude's still standing there. Both of them.
Oh my God.
Those people don't even seem concerned either that he's firing.
No, and they sure don't seem like they just got hit.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Look, he would have shot him right in the chest, right there. The dude's just standing there.
Just chilling, still chilling. Oh no, he's shooting right at us. We should point and wait to see what happens.
Exactly. What the hell, man?
Oh my.
Happy Hanukkah.
Whoa, that's rude.
That's wild. You retarded fages.
Yeah, so that's weird, right? And then
A
the
little
one
bit.
above it that says update, one of the survivors of the terror attack at Bondi Beach. Play that one. So for those people who don't know, Bondi Beach is like one of their biggest tourist attractions. It's like South Beach in America or in Florida, you know. It's like the place that everyone knows, that everyone goes, and it's a huge place. So it's the
So
most advertised place, and they're, you know, tugging at heartstrings.
so before we play the video, this is saying one of the survivors of the terror attack at Bondi Beach Hanukkah celebration said 4 police officers just froze during the 20-minute rampage on December 14th that killed 15 people. So there they are, freezing. Like,
I
why is
mean,
she
in
putting her
fairness, it's
hands
a
up?
picture, but yeah, why
Yeah,
is she putting her
yeah,
hands up, you know?
yeah. Let's see the video.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes, it was 2 shooters, one on the bridge, one under the bridge, and just start to shoot for 20 minutes. They shoot, change magazine and just shoot.
It's a tiny hat too, though.
Simple as that. 20 minutes was 4 policemen there. Nobody gave fire back. Nothing. Like they are froze. Like for it looked like 20 minutes. Like, and they shoot. The guy changed magazine. I look at him all the time. I was with 2 of my babies under me, and I look at that, and it's just rifle and a pistol, and just shoot. And the other one was under. They start to come close to the audience. I think one of the people took his rifle and shoot him. That's one of them. That's what I saw. I didn't know how much I saw, but
Who were they targeting?
oh, all the crowd, anyone, Jewish, just shoot. Doesn't matter who. Men, all kids, everyone was no.
Did they say anything?
I couldn't hear. Like the shooting was so loud that we couldn't hear if they say. I was too far. Like he was on the bridge. I was near the tent. So, but I saw. I look at him. I look what he shot. I look at his rifle. He aimed. He did. He really like take his time. He should take his time. And 4 policemen there didn't give fire back. I don't understand why. Why?
Wild.
Yeah, so who knows? Who knows what the hell's going on over there, man?
If only we had a resident Australian that could chime in.
I know. What the fuck, Malka? God, bro. I thought you were gonna come through, man. Yeah, I don't get how all this happens on the same day as Shnandy Schnook, and it's like nobody's batting an eye at this. Nobody's, you know. And there's one, so in the group chat, look at the one that says, "Oh my God, is this real?" And I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not because I've seen some things contending it. Even Malka sent me some things contending it, but I don't know because it was Grok. I have no clue. But either way, this needs to be seen because these people are either spreading bullshit or there's some weird shit going on.
They're spreading fuckery, all right.
There's some fuckery going on.
I would never unalive myself. And I got a lot of angry people sending me messages right now. But gee, what do you know? I found the article. Well, there's many articles out there now saying that the shooter in Australia was former IDF, allegedly. Furthermore, they leaked the motherfucker's home address. Do you want to see something really interesting, though? Do you want to see something really fucking interesting? Gee, look. Look what country was searching this exact specific address. It had never shown up really on search trending before, except a few days ago. Yep, they were searching that specific address, as well as searching that specific name. There's so much I want to say. I'm just going to leave it up to y'all, though. What do you guys think of this? Interesting, eh? Interesting.
Interesting, eh?
Yeah, I would say so. So I can't say that those are real, that actually happened. I can't confirm that, but it seems to be a pattern that we've been seeing that's happening over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So
Doug, this has happened in Australia. Bondi Beach.
I think he was joking.
Oh, maybe.
because that dude clearly didn't seem Australian at all. But
Yeah.
you know,
He sure didn't. It has to be fake. I mean, what are the odds of two people in two different parts of the world targeting the same group of people? What are the odds?
yeah, on the same day, but totally unrelated and unlinked. And then what are the odds of both of those things happening and there's people there that were at previous events and
Mhm.
posting selfies? Which
It's
is
like they don't even try to change the script. They just roll with the same shit.
I know, and they had to show the ID right away too, immediately, just like 9/11. Here's the
Well,
ID. Look, it's preserved. No one worry about it.
isn't Australia a gun-free country?
It's gonna be now.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a country where you had to have a special license for like hunting and stuff, and people still got weapons. And there's always the black market also. But yeah, that's why there was no one there to shoot back at these dudes, is because all the common folk didn't have guns. If they did, those dudes would have been taken out much earlier.
Yep.
Much earlier.
Guns save lives.
Unless you're not allowed to fire a gun on the high holy days. I don't know.
That's what it is. Not on Chanukah. Well, you know what else is nuts too is like down under, they're taking away basically the internet, where you gotta prove your ID and show your age just to access social media.
What do
Like,
you think this is? This is a step in that direction. These people were spreading this hate online, and if they would have had to show IDs to get on, we could have caught them sooner. That's what's going to happen.
It's coming here too, Australia is just the first domino.
Yeah, I know. They took the weapons from the criminals first. The island of criminals, you motherfuckers. Malka, I'm talking to you. So
Right.
real quick, before we move on to the son of a cock thing, don't forget to put hashtag son of a cock in the comments. You will get put in this little bubble that's up here in the top right of the screen where your names are scrolling, everyone who does that. And then hopefully, if I can pull it off without Vince here, because he's the one who always does it, we can do the drawing and see who wins and let them steer the topic. But in the group chat, the Mandela Memorial Interpreter thing, I think we should watch. I think it'll be a good laugh when we're talking about bad sign language people. And I think this is one of the people who ended up being proven to be bullshit. And Obama's in it, apparently. So
is that the YouTube
yes,
link?
the one that says Mandela Memorial Interpreter. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say it, but you have to open it up to see that.
It does on mine, bro.
Yeah, no, it just has a YouTube link in the chat, but let's go ahead and
YouTube link.
Your mom's a YouTube link.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Oops.
If you happen to be watching the national I'm Sarah Hashimoris in the Los Angeles Times newsroom. If you happen to be watching the National Memorial Service for Nelson Mandela, chances are you saw a fake sign language interpreter on stage. According to reps of organizations for deaf people, the unidentified man didn't even know how to sign South Africa or thank
That
you,
looks like the
and
I'm not
seemingly
gay no
made
more
up
guy.
random
I was
gestures
thinking that,
as he
too. I
went
was
along.
like,
The so-called
that's
interpreter has been
familiar.
used at previous events hosted by the African National Congress, the nation's governing political party. Complaints about his signing abilities were reportedly made last year to the ANC. Many expressed anger on social media, including deaf lawmaker Wilma Newhout, who tweeted that the man should be removed from the stage. The South African government is said to be looking into the matter, according to a spokesman. The Times reports the scandal was one of several glaring problems in South Africa's organization of the Mandela Memorial events and funeral. Many seats in the stadium remained empty for the memorial. There were complaints of inadequate or non-existent security checks, despite the presence of more than 90 world leaders, and South African President Jacob Zuma was booed, an embarrassment the state-owned television network attempted to cover up. Let's not forget President Obama's now viral selfie with the Danish and British prime ministers, sans First Lady Michelle Obama, which some are calling tasteless. Mandela's body will lie in state at the seat of South Africa's government in Pretoria and is expected to draw a large number of mourners. For more, visit LATimes.com and at LA Times World on Twitter for the latest updates.
Yeah, so they're all over the place.
Don't they test these people before they put them on the stage? Like,
I mean, if you have somebody to test them, you would just be using that person to do it.
right?
How do you know?
right, right. Yeah.
Like, I mean, they look like they know what they're doing, I guess. You know, like, okay. They're moving their hands and shit. Like, that's fucked up, though. What a grift. What a fucking grift,
Right.
man. Oh god, that's bad. So yeah, all the shit at Bondi Beach, man, like there's just too many. So do you have the one that I posted? Oh, that's a good one right there. Play that one. But also the post I made about when they apprehended the one shooter, it looks sus as fuck.
Yeah, I'll pull that.
Away we go. So remember about a week and a half ago, I made a video about this tweet, Candace saying there's a 9/11 style attack happening the second week of December. Well, it happened, because not one, but two mass shootings happened within 24 hours of each other, starting with this one at Brown University, where 2 are dead and 8 are in critical condition. Then we have this one that happened at Bondi Beach, Australia, where 12 are unalive, including one of the shooters, making this Australia's deadliest shooting in 3 decades. Now, make no mistake about it, just like 9/11 being a false flag psyop, these are false flag psyops. Which means the events are real, the victims are real, but who and what behind it is much more nefarious than you think, with somebody pulling the strings. I mean, can anybody tell me why? Not one, but 2 survivors from the Brown University shooting were also survivors in 2 separate shootings, one in California and one in Florida. Now, I know school shootings in America are pretty frequent, which is a stat not to be proud of, but what are the chances? Then there's this, where Brett Smiley, the mayor of Rhode Island where Brown took place, his name shows up in the Google Trend searches 24 hours before the shooting in Israel. Not to mention, one of the shooters in Bondi, Naveed Akram, we know everything about him within minutes, but nothing about the Brown University shooter, as they're still trying to figure that out. And his name also shows up in Google Trends 24 hours before in Tel Aviv, China, and Cyprus. What? Even this witness at Bondi Beach said he saw the shooters, then 4 policemen approach, but didn't shoot back.
His time, and 4 policemen there didn't give fire back. I don't understand why.
But it gets even weirder, because there's another survivor who survived a previous attack in the October 7th attacks in Israel, who had time to take a selfie during the Bondi massacre. Got it. Now, his name is Arshin Travinsky. Now, please note, this happened on the first day of Hanukkah. Yeah, the same date, December 14th, that Sandy Hook took place. You can't make this shit up. And last but not least, shout out to this guy, Armin L. Armin, a 43-year-old fruit shop owner who stopped one of the gunmen at Bondi Beach. He's breaking the narrative, being that he's a Muslim, stopping other Muslims from this attack. So, true on that, mainstream media. Now, there's a whole lot more, and I'm gonna break all this down on my YouTube, The Maverick Approach, so make sure you guys hit that up. But let me know what you guys think about all this down below.
Think about how perfect that is, okay? Because I just sent you another clip that Manny sent me, which I saw earlier, and I'm glad you sent it to me, Manny, to remind me. It's a little bit long, but if we can watch it at 1.5, it's worth fucking watching, because this is what it's all about. This is why they set it up with there's Muslim people killing Jews, but a Muslim guy also saved the day, right? So now it's not immigration that's the problem. Look, immigration is good because Australia wants immigration, just like every country does apparently now. Immigration's good. It's just the anti-Semitism and the guns that are bad. So roll that next clip that I sent you in the group chat, the very last one.
Okay, you wanted me to pull up the post that you made. I'm not sure if this is the right one, but
oh yeah, you can pull up that too. Yeah, the guy on the ground that they supposedly listen. He's hit or whatever. He said.
He's hit! Please help me! Fucking bash!
Where's all the blood? And when do cops let somebody kick the person in the face?
Please help me! Fucking bash him!
Boom. But where's the blood if he's hit? What's going on there? What the hell is happening, man?
Shit is wild.
It's
horrifying. Stop Anti-Semitism founder says that anti-Semites will be hunted down and destroyed. We will follow you for the rest of your life. When you look for a job, when you look for a spouse, when you look for anything, our work will always be documented.
Community
Listen to this, and I will be right back.
did not choose, but one that we are now fully engaged in, confronting the global explosion of Jew hatred, unleashed since the attacks of 10/7. Stop Anti-Semitism was built for this. For years, we exposed hate, pressured institutions, and delivered consequences. But after 10/7, the scale of threat and the urgency of our mission changed dramatically overnight. Since that day, we have featured more than 1,000 anti-Semites on our platforms. 1,000. Not theorized about them, not quietly documented them, feature them publicly, clearly, and with evidence. The results speak for themselves. Approximately 400 of these Jew haters have faced real consequences, including firings, suspensions, and expulsions. More than 300 of them remain in an active investigatory state across universities, corporations, DEI departments, unions, hospitals, nonprofits, and yes, unfortunately, federal government agencies. And yes, 5 arrests to date tied directly to threats and violence of anti-Semitic conduct we helped expose. This is what accountability looks like. This is what action looks like. This is what pushing back hard looks like against the tidal wave of hate that has consumed the United States and global population. From our founding, Stop Anti-Semitism has operated on one guiding belief. Anti-Semitism thrives when there are no consequences. So we created consequences, a lot of them. We created visibility. We turned the spotlight towards those who targeted on our community, making silence impossible. On campuses where Jewish students were hunted through libraries, where professors glorified Hamas and Hezbollah terrorists, where mobs shut down our buildings and administrators hid under desks, we stepped in. We documented the offenders, we worked with attorneys, lawmakers, and victim families, and we ensured the message was not mistakable. If you target Jewish students, your actions will not disappear into the darkness. We will shine a light on you that, thanks to Google and SEO, will follow you for the rest of your life. When you look for a job, when you look for a spouse, when you look for a nanny, when you look for anything, our work will always be documented, again, thanks to Google and SEO. In corporations where DEI leaders smeared Israel, excused Hamas, we pressured CEOs. Some resigned, many were terminated, but policies were changed, thankfully, from governmental to art institutions. Online, where anonymous accounts spread violent threats, we traced patterns, elevated evidence, and worked with authorities, leading to arrests from Florida, South Carolina, New York, California, and Texas. And we're not slowing down, sadly. Today, Stop Anti-Semitism, I'm proud to say, runs one of the most robust anti-Semitic enforcement operations in the United States, monitoring campuses, digital networks, activist groups, and public officials, documenting incidents in real time and mobilizing millions of people, of allies that are quietly by our side. But the fight is bigger than the exposure, and it's about securing a future where Jewish students can walk across a quad without being screamed at, a future where employers understand that anti-Semitism is not activism, it's bigotry, and it will cause you to lose your job.
Hold on, pause it real quick.
A future where fact.
What she's referring to as anti-Semitism is people who are protesting for Palestine. That's what she's referring to on college campuses. And we documented their behavior and all that. So tell me, aside from everything we know, let's just say we know nothing about the I country. We know nothing about their deeds in the past. We know nothing about how they were created, political deal, all that. Let's just ignore that. So if you are like, hey, I don't choose either side, but I think killing of tons of children is wrong, that makes you anti-Semitic. That makes you an anti-Semitic protester if you're out there saying, stop killing Palestinian children. Like, how the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, you're
How did we get
anti-Semitic.
here? How did we get here, man?
Well, shit, I've lost my thought. What was I gonna say? Well, dude,
I love that, by the way. Believe it or not, right to jail.
where is this?
You don't pay the dentist, jail. Sorry, go ahead.
Where is this anti-Semitism happening? Like, I mean, I know that I don't go to
In Rhode
universities.
Island and in Australia and everywhere, bro.
I mean, are people really walking around shouting
No.
things at the Jays? I mean,
No, just like people weren't dropping dead in the streets during Sniffles 19.
right.
No, it's not happening. That's why they had to upscale it and they had to do this. And most of the times that it does happen, and you can go back and look, call me a liar, I don't give a fuck. Most of the times when they're like, oh, a swastika was sprayed on a synagogue, it traces back, they find the camera footage, and it was a Jewish person trying to cause fucking bullshit.
Shut up, Ted!
Almost every time. I know, I probably should. I really should. I should. Now my camera just changed again, bro. Come down here. Come down. All right.
Should I finish this? This is another minute or two left.
Not propaganda shapes policy. A future where global institutions, from Google to Chat GPT, from governments to universities to media, finally treats Jew hatred with the serious of other minority-targeted hate. To get there, we need three things: action, real action, as I listed, accountability, relentless vigilance, because anti-Semitism does not take breaks.
I just find it funny that it's like groupthink on the radio today, because I listen to talk radio at work because I can't stand anything on the radio now, and I want to see what the mainstream is saying. So there was someone on the radio today talking about how, like, I'm not even going to call it anti-Semitism anymore. I'm just going to call it Jew hate. It's the same thing she just said. They're switching the narrative right now before our eyes. Pay attention. Pay attention. They're going to phase out anti-Semitism and they're going to start just saying Jew hate. That's what they're going to say. Because if you are critical of the government of the I country, that must mean that you hate all Jewish people. That's the only answer. And how can you hate all Jewish people after what they've been through in the Holocaust? Okay? You're not allowed to do that. It's set up perfectly. It's set up perfectly. Here we go.
Yeah, and like you said, it's all the same talking points.
It doesn't wait for elections. It doesn't disappear because we are exhausted and tired. And when I tell you myself and my team are exhausted and tired, that's the least of it. Stop anti-Semitism has never been more essential, more strategic, or more effective than it is now. But we cannot do this alone. The demand, the volume of tips, the number of investigations, sadly, it continues to grow instead of decrease. If we want a safer future for the Jewish people, this is the moment to stand together and act. We have to
Why don't
push
we just want
harder
a safer
to make it
future
clear
for people?
Say it again.
Why don't we just want a safer future for people?
Because they're more important than you and me, Ted.
That's true. They are. And I've seen many videos of them saying exactly that.
We are not one of the chosen ones.
Speak for yourself.
Jewish safety is a non-negotiable. Tonight, I'm asking you to always be in the fight with us, not just in spirit, but in true action. Participate in calls to action. Write letters to your governmental officials. Speak to the teachers and the college administrators that are making, if it's not your friends and kids, it's making other community members feel unsafe. When we act, lives change. And anti-Semites learn, sometimes for the very first time in their lives and history, that targeting Jews will come at a price. And together we can ensure that Jew hatred never goes unanswered again. As a former refugee from the USSR, I say this with all of my heart. God bless the United States. God bless Israel, and Am Israel Chai. Thank you so much.
And who now?
Ugh.
Listen, if you want to know why this turns my stomach, it's because I'm a realist. I'm a person who lives in reality, whatever our fucking reality is. But so let's just say, just to play a fun game, let's replace Israel in the verbiage, not replace them, with any other country's name. Snoop, pick a random country right now.
Uzbekistan.
Okay. That's hard to say.
Uzbekistan.
Let's go with that. Say she gave the same speech and was speaking about the people of Uzbekistan, right?
The Uzis.
You would say, why is someone from our country talking about this other country as if they're more important than us? Right?
Yeah.
Why should any other country come before America to any politician? Period. And if you try to turn religion into it with the whole, well, yeah,
Money.
that too. But if you try to bring the religion into it, which I find it crazy that so many Christians in America are sold on this King James version of that we have to support Israel no matter what and blah, blah, blah. But even if you go along with that, if you're in a political office, should you not be putting the country that you're in political office in above everything else? Everything else.
Should be. You're running for office in this country for the people of this country. Represent the people of this country. Did you hear this is a little bit off topic, but that Ilhan Omar, when she was talking about Somalia, she was saying everything she said was pro Somalia, like Somalia first, you
Yeah.
know? It's like, what the
Same
fuck?
shit happening here.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be in any political office and even talking about, like, listen, this is how I look at it. If everything was perfect in America, everybody was taken care of, there was no homeless, there was no people in hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical debt because our medical system is fucked up. If there was none of that and we had this surplus of money and everything was all groovy here, man, I would say, yeah, let's take some of our extra and help out other people, right? That's the natural thing to do. But when you're sending trillions of dollars to other countries and we are trillions of dollars in debt, how do you make this make sense? You cannot be strong. You can't help your neighbor put the fire out in their house before you save your family from the burning fire in your own house. You can't do that. It just doesn't work that way. And our country is on fire. I don't care if you see it or not. It is. But we're spending trillions of dollars supporting, we're fighting a proxy war with Ukraine and Russia right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tons of money. We got troops everywhere. We're dumping money into, I mean, the I country. We dump billions of dollars into.
Trump just approved, I think it was 20 billion
Yep.
for them.
Yep. I know, and Congress signed off on a new budget that sends a ton of money there. Like, why are we sending this money to other countries when our people are doing horrible?
Yeah.
How do you take care of others before you take care of your own when you're doing it with their money? Like, what the fuck, man?
It's just like on the
Oh,
airplane. What do they tell you on the airplane if the cabin loses pressure?
put your own mask on before you fix someone else's fucking mask.
Exactly. Same rules need to apply for everything
Yeah.
else. I mean, but it's the part of it. The problem is like the dual citizenship. Like Joshua just said, why are we allowing dual citizenship?
No
How many
one in
how many of
government
our
should be
politicians
allowed to have it.
how many of our politicians have dual
It's over
citizenship
100.
specifically with that country? Not even like that. It's with another.
Let's
country.
check it out.
I'll pull it up right
Ask
now.
Grok or whoever, Google, whatever you want. How many politicians have dual citizenship with the I country? I can even go further, Yeshua, than APAC. I think all lobbying should be illegal. I don't think that corporate dollars should be able to pay a slick-tongued motherfucker to convince politicians and give them money to do anything. I think that's the exact opposite of what our government was set up to be. And I think all lobbying should be outlawed. It, by definition, is bribery, period. So I don't know how they get away with it. I don't know how they get away with dual citizenship. I don't know how they get away with any of this.
Manny
I
said.
will not ask Maya, Manny.
Yeah, this is a
Go-
Maya-free podcast.
Yes. I can't even believe we mentioned her name, bro. Fuck. No, I know why he did it.
Why is this so fucking slow?
Thank you, Dead Game. That's how I feel. I think it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. What? Wait, what are you trying to load? What won't load?
I asked Grok how many politicians have dual citizenship with Israel.
Oh, gee, I wonder why it won't load, bro.
Right? Yeah.
Let me see if I can ask Google. Bear with us, guys. And gals.
Wow. DuckDuckGo. Sorry, no relevant information was found in our search.
Wow. That's weird. Let's see, Google. The exact number of U.S. politicians who hold dual citizenship with Israel is not publicly disclosed or officially tracked by the U.S. government. While dual citizenship is permitted under U.S. law, there is under U.S. law, there is no requirement for members of Congress to renounce foreign citizenship or publicly disclose it if they hold one. So we don't know.
Wow. All right. Looks like Grok finally answered.
So hold on. Change Israel to name any other country. France. Let's see. It says the same thing. Oh, but it actually does say in common around 5%. Wait, hold on. Dual citizenship, but dual citizenship. 5% of adults in France have dual citizenship somewhere else. So it tells more information, but it still won't tell you on Google.
Listen to this fucking line of bullshit from Grok. This is a common question often rooted in misinformation or conspiracy theories about U.S. politicians, particularly members of Congress holding dual citizenship with Israel. However, fact checks from reliable sources confirm that no current or recent U.S. members of Congress hold dual citizenship with Israel.
No.
Yeah. We all know that's not true.
None. Come on.
That's what it says. No current or recent. Wow. So it doesn't.
I call Shizen.
Shiza. says approximately 10% of all Israelis hold dual citizenship, often with countries like the U.S. So 10% of Israelis, that's a lot.
How many? Look up how many Americans hold dual citizenship with another country. Any other country.
Americans hold dual citizenship.
You know, it doesn't help you type if you talk it.
Shut up, Ted!
Well done, sir. I like it. Can I just say it's pretty awesome that my green screen and my green shirt and the computer can differentiate between the two greens, and there's no fuck up at all. Also, shout out to Allie for sugar is the reason you're sick for the season.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Dude, shout out to Allie too, man.
TrueEartherTees.com. Always shout out to Allie.
Dude, she's so awesome. She sent me a fucking badass hoodie. I'm just waiting for the temperature to drop below 70 for me to wear it.
Dude, it's still, the highs are in the 80s here this week still.
Dude,
Absolutely
it's
fucking
74
absurd.
right now.
Let me see. Let me check what it is. We'll compare.
So it looks like around 20 million.
It is, actually, it says it's 67 here right now. So you win.
Haha.
All right. What, 20 million what?
It says about 20 million Americans.
Okay.
Although there is no official count.
So type this. What, how do you word it? 20 million people are how much of the American population? What percentage? I don't know how you want to word that.
8%.
Well, yeah, you're saying that, but check it.
Okay, so
I'm
how
not
do you
doubting you.
How do you want me to ask? How much? 20 million is
what percentage of the American population?
20 million
people is what percentage of the American population?
Percentage of American people.
There's not going to be a next time, you fucking dumb. Wait. Hey, take it easy when you talk to me, okay?
Oh, I got all Vince's things here, bro.
Ah, sick with it. As of December 2025, the population of the United States is approximately 348 million people, based on real-time estimates from sources like Worldometer and other UN-derived trackers, which place it around 348.1 million in mid-December. To calculate what percentage 20 million represents, blah, 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 5.75%.
There you go. So half. You know what that says?
Dualistic.
Sorry, I just found the sound effects. I had to use another one.
Okay. How do you feel now?
Okay. You sent me something else, Manny? Gonna look. Wear me out, bro. Wear me out.
Should we spin for the topic while we pull that up?
Yeah. We should. Bro, you can work it too.
I don't know how to do it. I don't even know which fucking thing it is.
Here we go. We're here. All right. Put in hashtag son of a cock right now before we spin the thing, and then we're going to spin it. I hope I can do it. I'm hoping. Hashtag son of a cock in order to steer the conversation. You sons of cocks. There's only 4 participants. Come on, guys. You can do better than that.
And I don't think Templar's here anymore.
Templar's always here. In spirit. if whoever's wins here, you have to pick it, right?
I have to pick it.
Yep. New rule. New rule. "30 seconds. Hashtag son of a cock. Get it in, you sons of cocks." Spinning it. It's not making the fun noise like it normally does. I don't know why. How long is it gonna spin? Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. I'm excited. I'm excited.
The winner is
Manny.
How to
What?
Manny? How do you say your name? Manny Sanjibit? Sanjibit?
I don't think that's right.
Are you? Don't make fun of my accent, Ted.
Sanjibit. Whew. All right, Manny, come on. Pick the fucking topic, bro.
Did you get whatever Manny just sent you? Did you put it in the group chat or?
I think so. Did I? Did I not?
No.
He sent me like 5 things. Hold on. You got to tell us. You got to tell us in the chat, Manny, what we got to talk about. Warren Buffett rings the alarm.
Warren Buffett.
Buffet.
What an asshole that guy is, huh? He makes all that money and doesn't even like take care of his kids and grandkids, makes them all fucking work hard, you know? I mean, I guess in a way it's a good thing, but I mean, why should they have to worry and struggle, you know?
Okay, Manny, we know that's not your last name. Tell us what we're talking about. If it's one of the links, let me know. I'm sending them the Snoop as we speak. They're in the group chat. Well, one is. The second one's on its way.
All right, I'm going to do this Warren Buffett thing while we're waiting.
Well,
America's
that's from him.
most trusted investor just made a historic shift. Are you paying attention? Warren Buffett just broke his silence with a $348 billion move out of U.S. dollars, warning that governments always destroy their own currency. U.S. fiscal policy scares me, he said. As the dollar weakens, Bitcoin and hard assets rise. Is this the final warning?
And of course, that is, I mentioned very briefly in the annual report that the fiscal policy is what scares me in the United States because it's made the way it is. And
he'll be gone before June.
And all the motivations are to doing a lot of things that will can cause trouble with money. But that's not limited to the United States. It's all over the world, and some places it gets out of control regularly. As you know, they
I aspirated back in.
They devalue at rates that are breathtaking, and that's continued. I mean, and people can study economics, and you can have all kinds of arrangements, but in the end, if you've got people that control the currency, you can issue paper money, and you will, or you can engage in clipping currencies like they used to do centuries ago. Or
clipping currencies? Hold on,
there
pause
will
that.
always be people.
Is that what he said?
Clipping currencies, yeah. What does
That's
that
what
mean?
he said.
What does that mean?
So remember, you really not know what it means, or are you fucking with me?
No, I really don't know. What does a clipping currency mean? I don't get it.
So you know how quarters, when we were kids, had those ridges on them?
Right?
Do you know why they had those ridges on them?
I forgot. Yeah. I've heard it before, but I've forgotten.
Because the tiny hat people used to clip. Okay, so a nickel used to be worth 5 cents of nickel.
Okay.
They were like that. So a quarter was worth that much in its metal, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not claiming to be an expert. But what they used to do is they used to cut the coin down like a millimeter all the way around off 1,000 coins and then melt that down into something and make other coins. So that's why they were called coin clippers. So those ridges were put on the outsides of coins because then you can't clip them because you can't put those ridges back the same exact way they were. So you can't clip the outside and melt that metal down again because of the tiny hat people.
Interesting.
Look up coin clippers and it'll say this is an anti-Semitic blah 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 blah.
Speaking of clipping coins, Home Depot now is rounding up their totals and not giving you the correct change back because of this whole penny bullshit.
Do you not listen to any of our podcasts and or look at any of my posts?
Well, first of all, I hardly see any of your posts because my algorithm is fucked, and I watch most of them.
No, so I went back. I was at a Home Depot and I took a picture of a sign that said, due to the penny shortage, we're no longer accepting cash at the self-checkout. Card only.
Oh, that happened to me at Safeway, which is a grocery store out here.
Yeah,
Same
there you
thing this
go.
weekend.
They're trying to phase out money, period.
Yeah. Should we finish this video here? It's about 30 seconds left.
It's the nature of their job. I'm not singling them out as particularly evil or anything like that. But the natural course of government is to make the currency worth less over time, and that's got important consequences. And it's very hard to build checks and balances into the system to keep that from happening.
Yeah, he basically admitted it right there.
Basically.
So
we're live, Ali. We're live.
Manny said Anunnaki. So I got something right here.
Would have been even better if fucking Malka was here.
I know, I was
the
thinking
Anunnaki
that.
King, Meryl.
So let's see this here.
He sent another thing with the citizenship list too. Manny said he did. So.
Okay.
Approximately 450,000 years ago, the Anunnaki, in search of gold to shield their planet Nibiru's atmosphere, arrive on Earth. Their first settlement is established in the Persian Gulf region. Initial phase. They begin their operations by mining gold in the southeastern Africa region.
Platonically.
Due to labor difficulties, they genetically engineer Homo sapiens by combining their DNA with that of existing hominids to create a more suitable workforce. Approximately 450,000 years ago.
So that's just a short little thing. Here's the citizenship thing.
Oh yeah, play that one or look at it.
It's not a video.
Or, yeah,
but
zoom in then, bro.
89% of Congress and senators hold dual citizenship with Israel. I don't know if I can make it any bigger. I think that's as big as it'll go. But yeah, look at
just read them. Read them.
Richard Blumenthal, Barbara Boxer, Benjamin Cardin, Dianne Feinstein, Al Franken, Herb Kohl, Frank Lautenberg, Joseph Lieberman, Carl Levin, Bernard Sanders, Charles Schumer, Ron Wyden, Michael Bennett, Gary Ackerman, Shelley Berkeley, Howard Berkman, Eric Cantor, David Sicilione, Stephen Cohen, Susan Davis, Ted Deutsch, Elliot Engel, Bob Filner, Barney Frank, Gabrielle
I don't like that Ted dude.
Jane Harmon, Steve Israel, Sander Levin,
I mean, come on. Wasn't that a fucking giveaway right there?
Gerald Nadler, Jared Polis, Steve Rothman, Jan Schakowsky, Allison Schwartz, Adam Schiff, Brad Sherman, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Henry Waxman, Anthony Weiner, and John Yarmouth. And that's all the names on this list.
Yeah, there's more than that too. But
yeah, definitely. 89% would be like, fuck, what is there? 600 or so.
Okay, so let's just look at this from a total normie perspective, right? I would assume as a normie that
I'm not Homo sapien no more. Sorry.
that no member of our government whatsoever would have dual citizenship with any country for the same exact reason that you have to be born in America in order to run for president. Why should you be able to have allegiance to any other country at all, no matter who they are, and work in our government? Think about, again, let's replace that country with any other country.
Slovenia.
Think about it. Or any African country. Think about that. Or any Middle Eastern country. What if a member of Congress had dual citizenship with Afghanistan? Do you think that would go over well in the 2000s?
Even now.
Exactly. So
Even
what the
now.
fuck? Why is it just okay for this country? Why is it... God, I gotta be careful. This is why my views are so horrible. This is why we only have 900 views at almost 2 hours for a fucking account streaming with over 100,000 followers, because when you say this shit, they fuck with you. But I'd rather have less views and say what I believe than have more views and say what I don't. Like,
right?
I don't know, man. It's so fucking rough out here. Hard out here for a truther, bro.
Let me see if I can find any more Anunnaki stuff. Anunnaki's, some interesting shit, man. Like I
go look at our episode with Monka.
Yeah.
We're gonna have another one.
Fantastic
He ever
episode.
stops being gay.
Oh,
I have a family. I have a wife. I have kids. I have a job.
Get rid of those
I can't do
things.
it when you
Jeez.
guys want to do it in America when it's a completely different time zone and it's like, 8 a.m. for me. Oh, boo-hoo, bro. God. Thought you were about this, bro.
Let's see what we got here.
What we got
46
here?
chromosomes, right?
Right.
What
Chimpanzees
happened?
have 48.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They discovered that chromosome
Yeah, I
number
don't
2
trust
was
him,
taken
but yeah,
out.
let's watch
They call it an artificial mutation. They mean geneticists, fused together and 2 telomere caps put on, 1 telomere cap on each side. Who in the world took chromosome number 2 out, fused it together, and put telomere caps on it? And they say that it happened as an estimated 200,000 years ago, right at the time that Sumerian tablets say they decided to make mankind to do the labor. There's no coincidence that the tablets are aligning with modern science. And this means that a couple things. The first thing, it means that we were genetically modified. The second thing that it means is the telomere caps limit our lifespan to about 120 years max, according to Harvard scientists. Now, in the Bible, what does it say? It says that my seed shall not abide in man forever. His years shall be 120. That was taken from the Sumerian tablets, even further back than that, thousands of years before the Bible was written, when Yahweh, a.k.a. Enlil, shows back up, sees the human beings building a tower into the heavens, copying a tower that they themselves had built. It pissed him off, and he said, whatever their hearts decide to do, they shall achieve it. My seed shall not abide in man, his years will be 120. And then he did a genetic modification at that point, I believe, with the telomeres, and he spread mankind out around the planet, and he confused their languages. He had us speaking different languages, so we couldn't collaborate. Now we're in competition, no collaboration, divide and conquer.
And there's the Tower of Babel.
That's it, man.
So it was all done just to keep us from rising.
Yes. We were advancing too fast, and he had to slow us down. If we shorten their lifespan, then they won't have enough time. By the time they realize who they are and what power they have, they'll be dead. And see, that's what's happened to us.
I'm going to say this again. I've said it many times, but I don't care because I feel like it's super important for people to hear. If you believe in the Tower of Babel, the story from the Bible, where people were coming together and speaking the same language and building a tower to reach God, and God felt the need to strike it down. One, that means a couple things. That means that they could have reached him, because if it was all bullshit, why would you strike it down? You'd be like, ha ha ha, it's futile. They can't reach me. The second is, if you believe that he struck down a tower being built back in what you look at as inferior times, what do you think he would do when we tried to launch rockets to space? Do you think he would let that happen if he struck down a tower to stop people from trying to reach heaven? Do you think he would let a rocket reach outer space? Let's be honest.
Probably not.
No, he wouldn't. It's insane to think that he would.
Yeah.
So
Allie, I just sent you that video, Allie. I think that's the one you wanted. If it's not, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know which video she means, but I'm all about it. Oh, she said thank you, so I think that's good. So we got about 4.5 minutes left, Snoop. What else we got? What we got here?
What do we got here? You know what we got, dude? Is we got ourselves a good episode of Here's the Thing podcast coming out tomorrow with Josh and
do
Zach.
you have a clip?
I don't have any clips.
You son of a cock.
I didn't know I was going to be here today.
Is it on our...
It's on
our
Substack.
Yeah, so pull it up real quick.
And it's
pull it up and grab a
also,
random moment for the last 5 minutes. Let's look at it.
All right.
Allie, we appreciate you. I'm wearing your shirt right now. Is Snoop probably wearing your shirt too? If he's not tonight, this is like the first podcast ever, because every time I go to pick a shirt for the podcast, I look and he's wearing the same shirt as me, and I have to change my shirt before we come on. So, but yes, this is a genius shirt by Allie right here. I have to read it again to make sure I get it right. Sugar is the reason you're sick for the season. That is absolutely true. I think there's a little more to it than that, but I know what you're getting at. I think there's the sugars adding to it. I think every year your body has to detox, just like trees drop their leaves and all that. I think your body has to detox maybe once a year. I haven't this year. I'm waiting to see. Maybe I'm going to make it 2 years this time. But I do think your body has to detox. And I think when you get around the holiday season and you start getting stressed and you start eating terrible things at Thanksgiving, and then you start eating all these sugar cookies for Christmas and this and that, I think that your body's like, okay, this is too many toxins. It's time to detox now. Amazing. That's what I think it is. And when people are like, oh, well, this person was sick and now I'm sick, so it must be germs. When you see one tree change colors because it's fall, and then you see another tree change colors because it's fall, do you think that one tree gave it to the other tree? Or do you think it's just that time of year when it's happening? Because that's the time of year when we do this. That's what I think.
100%, Monica.
You're Monica too.
So here's a clip from this week's episode with Josh and Zach. Make sure you check out their podcast, This and That with Josh and Zach. Amazing guys.
They
knowledge.
really are.
I mean, dude, you could talk about anything with these guys. They're so awesome. So glad I got to talk to them.
A 12 by 12 beam.
What the fuck?
You know,
what the fuck,
he's like, there's no way that this could have been cracked unless, you know, something made it crack. You know, survived an earthquake, but something else made that. You know, so I believe 100% that they found stargates, and there's stargates all over the world.
Well, didn't Saddam Hussein find one supposedly?
I think that's when he was
underneath the
talking
temple.
about.
Yeah.
Is that's why that's one of the reasons why we invaded Iraq in the first place? Because we went to their museum too and completely ransacked. We didn't even fucking touch anything on the first floor. It was the second and then the not talked about third floor, man.
Yeah, that's what I had heard too. You know, that was the main reason.
Oh fuck! Oh.
One quick little clip. Fucking diving in, man.
Diving in.
No, they're both excellent fucking dudes. They're gonna be on. I think. Oh, I haven't nailed down a date yet with them in January, but they're gonna be on Phone Booth, both of them. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a fun time. Fun times.
It was so
we
crazy.
Got about 55 seconds left. Go ahead, bro.
It was crazy because you know, I don't really prepare too much for episodes. You know, I have a general idea of things I would like to talk about, you know.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy is the 3 things that I had written down is exactly what they wanted to talk about. It was so wild.
No
Like,
mistake,
what the
bro.
fuck?
No mistake. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
It's exactly how it is. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Like, if we don't say it enough, we love you guys. We're not the normal podcast. It's like, hey, let's rack up our numbers. We love talking to you. We love interacting with you. We love you commenting on our Substack. We love you commenting here, telling us what you like, what we like. Like, we're never going to go, oh, this person said this comment, so we're going to change up our shit. But we want to know what you like so we can adapt it and bring it in and all that. And just thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out. Thank you for commenting. Mainstream Mondays are fun. We're going to be revolving in Templar, fucking Laz, probably at some point.
It's straight up podcast
everybody,
polyamory.
Everybody. There'll probably always be 2 people here, 4 people on Saturdays. Let's just fucking do it. Check your text, Ted. I will. I'll check my text. So we love everybody. Snoop.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you later.
Do it up. Thank you, everybody. We love you all. We'll see you. We have an episode coming out this week. We'll be recording on Wednesday, and we will be here Saturday night for another live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to check out onewithpodcast.substack.com, where you got 7 podcasts. Don't forget to check out our merch store. It's under there. We got some awesome tees. Don't forget to check out Allie's merch store, where she's got some other awesome t-shirts. We can fill your whole fucking closet. I had to support my closet beam because I got too many shirts. It's fucking sagging, bro. Literally. Too many shirts. Snoop. Anything else?
Like your mom. Check out Here's the Thing tomorrow night with Josh and Zach. You just saw a clip from. Boom.
Philosopher King, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Check it out. We'll be streaming the episode with Russ at hopefully 6 p.m. on 4 p.m., 6 p.m. on Thursday. We'll see you on Twitter. It'll be out. Don't worry about it. Check us out on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and
Apple.
now on Apple Podcasts. Check it out. Good night, everybody. We love you.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, sir. Peace.